Good morning, good morning. It's morning where I am, so good morning. Hidden Hermit here. How are we? How's it going? Well, I'll tell you how it's going. Today is Saturday the 20th of July. It's 5:30 in the morning where I am. The sun is in Cancer, 27 degrees Cancer. The moon has just entered Pisces. It's at 3 degrees Pisces. It's a very watery vibe going on here. People are going to be feeling somewhat sensitive and wistful, I think. However, half the sky, more than half the sky is retrograde, so people are going nuts. People are going mental. Earthquakes are happening. Oil tankers are going missing. I have a boo-boo. Nice flesh-coloured plaster there. I was doing some extreme shuffling and I got the 8 of Wands embedded into my finger. That is, of course, a joke. A joke. It was actually the lovers. The lovers embedded in my finger. Of course, I'm kidding. I have another boo-boo there. My hands are a state. They really are. Which is ironic because, you know, it's the only part of me you see. Never mind. Anyway, so I'm going to do a random reading today because I wanted to squeeze one in before Cancer season disappears in its own watery sensitivity and we go into Leo season. So one more, I thought. And I've been trying to do one all week, to be honest. I like to do them early in the morning because I think it's more relevant. I mean, I realise that not many people watch these, but I'm incredibly grateful for the people that do. But yeah, I mean, today is the 20th of July. This reading is generally, for, you know, like the next era, if you like, for the imminent time. So I always think it's nice to get them done early. But recently, the moon has been void of course quite a lot. In fact, most mornings it's been void of course, and I don't like doing these when the moon is void of course. It feels a little bit insipid and disingenuous and not quite true. So anyway, I'm rabbiting on. Let's find out who this reading is for. So I've got my sun card out. Is your sun sign a Sagittarius? This is for Sagittarius sun, and your moon sign is, boom. Oh, look at that, double Sagittarius. That is crazy. Right, so I can't remember the last time this happened. Has it ever happened? I don't know. So, Sagittarius, super Sag. I'm sure I've said this before, but I really dislike it when people say Sag. You're denying yourself the opportunity to enunciate the word Sagittarius. Anyway, so let's do this reading. That's why we're here. 3 minutes have already passed and I've been sprouting nonsense. So I'm using Corinne today, my new sexy waite-smith, because Pixie still walkabout. She's still out there somewhere. I'm sure she will return one day, but Corinne has been cleansed and shuffled off screen. This is just for your benefit, so you know that I'm not scripting this, because, well, if you've seen any of my videos, you know that they're hardly scripted. So yeah, I think we're done there. I think let's get in receivership. I wonder what that card is. I think she wants to be at the top, doesn't she? So here we go. Sagittarius, Sagittarius sun, Sagittarius moon. You must have a lot of wanderlust about you. You must be quite flighty. You must be quite wise as well. Wise beyond your years, perhaps. Anyway, whatever. So this is what's going through your heart and mind at the moment, Sagittarius. This is a situation that you are currently facing or will be facing very soon. This is the past card. So these are the energies that have led up to the situation that you are potentially facing very soon. These two cards have a nice good natter. This is the energy surrounding the situation as it is. And finally, here is a potential outcome if you change nothing, or the general energies surrounding the situation as outlined in this card. Alright, Sagittarius. What's going through your heart and mind at the moment? It's the King of Cups reversed. Oh, all these cards are going to be reversed. Yes, they are. I'm going to have to stick to that. So the King of Cups reversed. Now the King of Cups is I do find him kind of wistful and a little bit wishy-washy, to be perfectly honest. However, his reverse, and we've got a little bit of a kind of a, well, it's not evil. I'm not suggesting that you've got evil on your mind at the moment, Sagittarius, but there's something quite detached from your natural vibe, if you like. Does that make sense? So the King of Cups is there's a very Piscean energy about him. So perhaps we're looking to your moon at the moment, Sagittarius. Are you expounding your emotional life a bit too much on other people and the environment around you? And I think I'm getting the sense that you're kind of aware of this as well. You're feeling a little bit sensitive, and you're this is bleeding through in your daily life, and you're not particularly comfortable about that, I suspect. You're feeling a little bit out of sorts. The King of Cups it's a very mature energy. I'm not suggesting this reading is for a man at all. In fact, no, I don't think this is gender specific. I just think you're feeling a little bit. You're not keen on being so removed from your emotions. You like to have that air of control about you. However, that's how you're feeling at the moment. Now, I've identified that all these cards are reversed. I'm not going to stick to that, to be perfectly honest. So let's do this for the current situation that you are facing, or will be facing pretty soon. So that's a little bit more like it, isn't it? So here's the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is, of course, the court card associated with Sagittarius, that mutable fire energy. So I think the challenge here for you, Sagittarius, is to go from this watery energy, this watery sort of stuck energy, back to your sense of movement. I think that, in fact, this could be a reading for a lot of people if you identify as a Sagittarius, especially if you're a double Sagittarius with your Sun and your Moon. Can you imagine if you are? Yeah, so were you born with a new moon rising, Sagittarius? That's an intense energy. I got a feeling that it might be for somebody of that ilk, if you like. So I think, yes, you want to return to this drive and power. So what's informing us of this past? And I've got a feeling that this is going to be quite a disenchanted card. It's the Devil. I reversed it again. That's crazy, isn't it? Even though I know these things happen for a reason, obviously. Look at the shiny light. That's not in any way inconvenient. Right, so the Devil reversed has come up. So you understand why you feel like this. You actually know it's in your periphery, if you like. You understand perfectly. You know about it. You're conscious of it. You don't like it. You don't like it. There's something that's been holding you back, and you've allowed it to hold you back. You've given it permission to do so, and you know it. You're aware of it, and in fact, this reading it's feeling kind of good, to be honest. Now, I'm not going to forget that these are reverse cards. So let's turn it over like that. Here's the Seven of Pentacles. So you are going to return to your natural vibrancy, but you're going to have to wait. You're going to have to be a little bit patient. I feel like I need to put something in here. Here, have a peg. Let's put a peg in your reading, so I know that where the light's shining. So yeah, you're going to need to be a little bit patient, and I think, again, you understand that. I think there's something about this reading that is, it's not underlying so much. It's not revealing hidden truths. You know all this, but yeah, you're going to have to just be a little bit more patient, just to wait a little longer to get out of this emotional funk that you've found yourself in, which is informed by something that you have some sort of commitment. You've got something to see through to the end before you can go on a trip to South America or wherever you want to go. Let's have a look at the future outcome. And I know that this is reversed, and I feel like this one should not be reversed. Or do I? Yeah, I do. Look at that, it's the Two of Cups. It's the Two of Cups. So I think this reading does tell a pretty good story, doesn't it? Sorry, Peg, you're being consigned to the unpeggedness. You're feeling out of sorts, Sagittarius, and you're feeling somewhat emotional, and you're trying your very best just to sort of put a lid on that. and yeah, not give too much of yourself away. You want to return to your natural. You've got a good understanding. Whoever you are out there, with your Sagittarius moon and your Sagittarius sun. So a new moon as well, which is a powerful placement to have in anybody's birth chart, in any chart indeed. But yeah, you want to return to your natural state, and you know what your natural state is. You understand who you are at the moment, but you know that you're not living that truth, if you like. If you don't mind me expounding some new ageisms. Something's holding you back, something that you've got to see through. You have a commitment to something, and this you also understand that you got to do it. I don't think this devil card is telling us that it's something necessarily unhealthy or something that is doing you potential damage. I think the idea behind this devil card is that you've got a commitment that you must see through before you can embrace your knighty wandy nature again. And you have to be patient. There's some sort of harvest that's coming along here. Something needs to be completed first, and this Suit of Pentacles, so maybe there is something practical that you need to do. But worry not, Sagittarius, worry not, because this soon will pass. This will pass. You just got to wait that little bit further. And I think this Two of Cups is representing, I think, the sun and the moon. Your natural nature will be conjoined again at some point in the very near future, and you can go off and be wandy. I think that's your reading. That makes perfect sense to me. Interesting how these reversals came out. What does that mean? I'm just doing a little experiment here. This one's for me. The sun reversed. Oh. Queen of Wands there. Oh. Anyway, Sagittarius, that's your reading. Worry not. This soon shall pass. Thanks for watching.